Hi, this is Bruce Benedict with Battlefield Resumes. Well, today I am on Quantico Marine Base in Virginia. And the topic came up about how many resume formats are there? That's a very good question. You can get overwhelmed easily with the plethora of resume formats. I try to keep it simple. So with Battlefield Resume methodology, I really only have 4 to 5 formats. All right, and what I call a format is a little different than what everyone else calls a format. The 5 different resumes, one is your long resume, and that resume requires 1 full page of a narrative of what you've done in every single job you've ever held. That's a long resume, and you don't want to actually use that to apply to anything. The other resume is a federal resume. And that resume is probably between 7 to 12 pages, and it's a narrative format. That resume should only be used for the federal government. And then the next resume is a defense contractor resume, which is about 3 to 4 pages long. Now, if you're a retired military guy, you're probably going to need the 4 pages. That would only be a resume that you use for a defense contractor. And that's a corporation that has a contract with the government. And then the other resume is a 1-page resume, which some call a 1 to 2 page. I usually just use the 1 page. A 1-page resume is for all the private companies out there. Basically, when you're driving down the street, every company that you see and you pass as you're driving down the highway or your local street, that's a 1-page resume. All right. And then the last resume is career fair or job fair resume. Those are different. All right. If you do your homework and you analyze the jobs before you go to the career fair, those resumes are formatted a little differently, but they're really only about 2 pages long. Most of the time it's 1. You can use the 1-page resume, but I consider the career fair resumes a lot different. Why? Because you're giving those resumes to someone who may or may not be a recruiter, a HR specialist, may just be an employee working there for the day, and they need to direct your resume to the right office. All right? So those are the different types of resumes Battlefield Resume methodology considers. Next time, come back and we'll talk about the way you format and tailor your resume. All right, that's a little different than most as well, but we try to keep it simple. This is Bruce from Battlefield Resume Methodology, www.battlefieldresume.com. We'll talk to you later. Bye.